have not had nearly enough caffeine to try and do this video all in one go. Hello, my name is Ryan and this is Insert Title Here. Last week I was looking for a DVD collection and I happened to find it for a good price on eBay, and I hadn't been on eBay in a couple of years. In the related items, I saw a wholesale lot of 100 DVDs for about $35, $36. Now, the supplier that was selling them, Katie's store, they don't sell the artwork with it. It's just straight up DVDs, all sent up in one group, and they're used, so some could be damaged. I can live with that. If even 35 of these movies I don't already have and they're playable, then I'll have made my money back. I haven't actually opened the DVDs yet. I opened this box in a previous take, but because I haven't filmed a video in about 4 years, I screwed up horribly and mumbled a lot. So, this is the actual thing of DVDs. It says, sorry if you receive any duplicates, we include extra DVDs to cover those. And I guess this is wholesale lot D. You can totally see that there's no artwork here, it's just the DVDs all wrapped together. Okay, alright. This... Well, I didn't really think this through, did I? Alright. Hold on. I'll finish this really quick. Alright. There's some wear and tear. It's called The High Cost of Living, and it has the title in French underneath it, and I think that's Zach Braff. So that's new to me. So, alright, one step towards getting what I want. Ah yes, a widescreen version of Live Free or Die Hard. I'm not a big fan of the movie, because I don't really count it as a Die Hard movie, but I already have a copy of it because I didn't know how bad it was going to be when I bought it. Alright. Oh, Flicka. That is a slightly scratched version of Flicka. So that is actually, let's see, 2 movies that I did not have before. So this is already going well for me. Reign Over Me. Actually, I already have this movie. But this copy is actually pretty decent. This is the best one so far. Well, I'm gonna blow this DVD up. This is Valentine's Day. It's a very stupid movie. And the only reason I know that it's a stupid movie is because I worked for Blockbuster for years. And around Valentine's Day, we played that a lot. This DVD is actually pretty good condition, and this is Let Me In. This is the remake of Let the Right One In, the vampire movie. This is one with Chloe Grace Moretz in it, and it's a decent English remake of that movie, so awesome. Let's see, 2004... The 2004 version of The Manchurian Candidate. I highly doubt I would find the old one, but this is good. I'm not sure I have a copy of this, so this works out for me as well. This is a just slightly buffed DVD. It says it's 3 full-length features. It is Meet John Doe, The James Dean Story, and Penny Serenade. So, these are all older movies. I don't think I have any of these, actually. I have a lot of older movies. I enjoy older movies. But I don't have any of those 3, so that's good. Oh dear. Well, of course, this DVD is hardly used, looks like. While She Was Out, it's a Kim Basinger movie, and, okay. Hunger Games Catching Fire. I actually did not have that before. I think I bought the first movie when it first came out, because it was a new concept to me and I wasn't bored to death with all the teenagers fighting each other to the death kind of thing. I'm kind of sick of it now. But I didn't have it, so in the new pile. Alright, this is the 2003 Italian Job. I actually have this one already. I have this one and the original Michael Caine version. So, still good. I mean, it's a nice looking DVD. Let's see. Oh, okay. Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Kevin Smith movie. I have not seen this because, I mean, other than the fact that Kevin Smith made it, I really didn't care much about the plot because I guess I'm a bit of a snob like that. Ah, yes. This one always has a special place in my heart. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's just disc 1, so it's not the special features or anything, and I love special features, but having this movie on DVD again as a backup or something in case something happens to my first one is really nice. Someone Like You. Oh, okay. Someone Like You. I actually know this movie. Ashley Judd is into Greg Kinnear, but he's married to her boss, and so she's doing an advice column thing for like how to deal with bad men, and Hugh Jackman? She's living with him and he's a horrible ladies' man or something? Bobby. I feel like I should know what this is. I really do. But considering the amount of DVDs I own and the amount of movies I've watched, I'm sure there's some that I cannot remember, and sometimes I have brain farts. So, Bobby. I do not have this one, so even though the back of the DVD looks kind of worn, I'm sure I can work it out. I Love You, Beth Cooper. This is another movie that I actually haven't seen, but I've seen the trailer several times because when I worked for Blockbuster, I worked there for like years. When that movie was coming out, we would have trailer DVDs to show during the day, and then like on our main TV we'd show a movie or something. But this trailer came on so many times. I don't know, I seem to remember that like there's a locker room scene with her in a towel or something. That's about all I remember from it, so that shows how big of an impression the movie left on me. Okay, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Guess it's a English and French DVD. It's got it English up here, French down here. Actually, a few of these have been doing that. Maybe it's just where they get the DVDs from. Oh, nice. I'm very happy with this one. The DVD's a bit worn out, but growing up my dad raised me and my brothers and sister on Three Stooges. So this is actually some shorts on a DVD, The Three Stooges. Disorder in the Court, which is one of my favorites. The Brideless Groom, Malice in the Palace, Sing a Song of Sixpence. I actually know all these shorts. I think my favorite one is Men in Black when they're playing doctors, but Disorder in the Court is way up there on my list. Primal Fear, actually, is a Primal Fear. I already have a copy of this movie, but it is an amazing movie, so I'm totally fine with there being another copy of it. Italian Job, disc number 2. Mystery Alaska. I know I've heard of this movie. I just have not seen it. So I do not have a copy of it, so that goes in this pile. Oh, Rafiki. Okay. Okay, Meet the Fockers. I saw Meet the Parents when it came out. Obviously, with the name Fockers being used constantly, that I kind of got sick of the joke quickly. And now there's 2 other movies with the actual name Fockers in the title. Anyway. Oh yes, Under the Tuscan Sun. This is Lori C's copy. I'm not sure who she is, but I already own a copy of this. 27 Dresses. So, interesting story for, well, not for this movie specifically, but Katherine Heigl. I have seen a lot of these movies that she's in. There's a movie that she was in recently called Unforgettable. Well, I say recently, like last year, called Unforgettable, where it's like a psychological thriller where she is trying to get back with her ex, and the main character is the fiance trying to get with her ex, and it's like single white female obsessed kind of territory, and I think that's the best role I've seen her in because this is something she can do, but she's amazing as a horrible villain. All right. Live Free or Die Hard again. So, 2 duplicates so far. Daredevil Director's Cut. The Ben Affleck Daredevil. So, funny story. Daredevil Director's Cut was the first DVD where I was supposed to get ID'd that I didn't get ID'd to get. I was maybe 14 when this came out, I think. And it came up on the register as you need to be ID to buy this, and yeah, and I should not have been able to get it, but I was taller than the person at the register. I must have been over 6 feet tall even when I was 14, and yeah, so they just sold it to me. They didn't check my ID or anything, so that was cool. Trailer Park Boys, the movie, the greatest movie of the year. Oh, greasiest movie of the year. Okay. I really don't know much about the Trailer Park Boys. I know that a lot of people enjoy the Trailer Park Boys. I've never taken the time to watch it, but now I have a DVD of it. I may as well try and watch it. This is one that I've been meaning to watch. I just have not. The Lincoln Lawyer. And actually, I love the fact that this movie exists because now Matthew McConaughey does the Lincoln commercials, and just strikes me right here as a funny thing. War in the Pacific, Collector's Edition, Disc 1. I guess this is a documentary series. I do not know. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to watch it. Oh, yes. What every growing boy needs to watch. Sex in the City, reflection. Sex in the City 2. I do not have this DVD. That's the only reason it's going in this pile. This is a double-sided DVD, and it's The Truth About Charlie, which is a remake of the Audrey Hepburn movie Charade. It has Mark Wahlberg in it, if I remember right. I don't really like the remake, but I do like the camera work in it. I think I have a double feature DVD of this and the original Charade, if I remember right. So it goes in the box. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I have the old one. I have the 40th anniversary DVD of that. 40th anniversary DVD of that, which I found at Goodwill for $3, so I suppose having the remake for less than $1 is fine. It's fine. Oh, Kingdom of Heaven. I actually have never seen this. DVD looks kind of worn, but that's new to me, and I will have to watch that. Hondo and the Apaches. Okay, I do not know what Hondo and the Apaches is. I do not know. But the distribution company is called Double D. I hope that's not inappropriate in some way. I don't know. I do not know what it is, so... Okay. I guess not. I guess it must be an old-timey type thing. So these are probably just old-timey movies put on DVD. This is a Gene Autry DVD. It has 2 movies on it, Springtime in the Rockies and Riders of the Whistling Pines. These are probably just old-timey movies put on DVD, which like Diamond DVDs, the distribution company, they do 70s movies and put them on DVD, so I haven't seen this movie in forever. So this movie is Dear Frankie, and this is Gerard Butler back before he was popular-ish. I don't know. So I don't believe I have that one on DVD. I do have this one. Yeah, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. No, actually, I don't have a personal copy of this, but my family has a love for this DVD. We watched it a lot when it first came out. But now I have my own copy of it, so there's that. Blue Collar Comedy Tour. One for the Road. I watched these a lot. These comedians, when I was really young and lived up north a little bit in the panhandle of Florida, because everyone was watching them and they were really popular at the time, so I wound up watching it too. I have actually not seen the original Save the Last Dance, but here is Save the Last Dance 2. Let's hope I don't have to watch the first one to understand the second one. Oh, Spy Game. Okay, that's cool to have on DVD. I have seen it before, but I have not had it on DVD. This is the Brad Pitt, Robert Redford movie. Let's open this a bit more. I feel like must be halfway through, kind of, maybe. This is a full screen version of the Buena Vista Social Club. I feel like I've heard the name of the movie before. I have not seen it though, so Lincoln Lawyer. So now that's the third duplicate I've gotten. Coming to America. See, this is the kind of thing I was worried about when I first got this because, it's just random discs. So I have the Public Enemies bonus disc. I feel like maybe I got Public Enemies, like the one disc copy from Blockbuster, the rental copy, that doesn't have special features on it. So if this has special features on it as like the bonus DVD, then I guess that kind of works out for me. I think I have Public Enemies. What? Oh, wow. Okay. I was very confused for a second. Okay, so this is Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Now, when I first pulled it out, I thought it was some new Austin Powers movie I had never heard of, because underneath it, on this side, it says Austin Powers, Double Agent Double Sexy, or Agent Secret Double Sexy. And I was confused. I was like, is there another Austin Powers movie? Okay, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I don't own that. I don't own any of the Austin Powers movies. I own Wayne's World, but as far as Mike Myers go, that might be it. Alright, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. Very popular when I was younger. I don't believe I own this particular DVD, so random DVDs can be fun. You can also get some very weird choices. So, a lot of tape. Okay. Alright, 27 Dresses again. So, fourth duplicate. DVD that I always wanted and never knew I needed. Twilight Saga Eclipse. Actually, if you ever want to watch the Twilight movies and be able to stand them, watch the RiffTrax version. Go to rifftrax.com and buy an audio commentary to put on and watch with that DVD. It makes it bearable. The guys who did Mystery Science Theater making fun of sparkly vampires. I kind of love it. Alright, Serendipity. I think Serendipity is the one with Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack, where he keeps on buying copies of Love in Time of Cholera. I always get this one and Forces of Nature confused. Forces of Nature is the Ben Affleck, Sandra Bullock one. Neither of them are good, but I don't have it, so in this pile. Awesome! Okay, so I'm kind of excited for this one. Okay, so my family owned this on VHS for years. This is Laurel and Hardy, March of the Wooden Soldiers. The villain, Barnaby, the little crooked man, he gets these boogeymen? I don't know, they're just they're these guys in like wool suits with like stupid rubber plastic masks, but they terrified me as a child. They terrified me. So this kind of has a nostalgia place in my heart. So I'm very happy to have that on DVD. That's a cool one. Morning Glory. This is one with Rachel McAdams and Harrison Ford, Diane. Keaton. This is actually a really nice feel-good movie. The guy who did this went on to... They did Devil Wears Prada, and then after that they did The Intern with Robert De Niro, which is another one I really like. I do not know this DVD. It's called Vanishing on 7th Street. And maybe I just have horrible eyes, but it looks like the guy on there is Liam Hemsworth. I am probably wrong, because this 2011 might be. I doubt it though. Okay, I don't have this one either. The Young Victoria. I'll have to watch it, and if I don't like it, maybe mom will like it. I don't know. Alright, I already have one of these, but DVD looks alright. Dawn of the Dead, Director's Cut, the remake, the Zack Snyder remake from 2004. It's a fun movie, it really is. Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd. I don't really care, but there it is. It exists. I don't have it, so it goes in this pile. And I know a lot about this. Well, not a lot. I know about this movie. This is Hide and Seek, the Robert De Niro thriller. I have not seen it, but I have heard good things, and hopefully I will enjoy it and not despise it. The Hangover. I do not own The Hangover because I do not care about that kind of comedy, but now I have it. Okay, nope, that's 2 DVDs. This is The Great Debaters. I have not seen it. I've heard a few good things. Denzel Washington's always fun to watch, so I'm going to have to watch that. What Just Happened. This was one of those, I feel like it must have been a Blockbuster exclusive rental when it first came out. It's Robert De Niro. I think he plays like an agent, a Hollywood agent. I know Bruce Willis is in there playing himself, I believe. I have not seen it. I guess I'm going to watch it now. Alright. Oh, okay. So, I was actually considering buying this the other day. Or no, not this version. The original version. Okay, so this is Flight of the Phoenix. It's these guys crash in the desert and have to like put a plane back together to get out. This one, this is the new one, the 2005 version. And it has Hugh Laurie in it. But the original has Jimmy Stewart in it. I have not seen either version, actually, even though I would probably look to watch the old one. 252 minutes. Okay, I'm excited for this DVD, but also worried. This is the first one I've gotten that has a crack in it, but it's Alfred Hitchcock, and it says Montage of Mysteries. It says that there's 252 minutes of content on here. I don't know if it's episodes from the Alfred Hitchcock hour or if it's movies. I'll have to look later. Okay, this is another Three Stooges shorts DVD. This is the Three Stooges Extreme Rarities. So I don't know what's on here. It doesn't say it on the cover, but I'm always happy to get a Three Stooges disc. Okay. This is a DVD called Hail Columbia. I don't know what it is. It's in standard format, so it's going to be a square. And it says it's 36 minutes long. It says IMAX on it. So it's like an IMAX feature for my TV. I do not know, but I don't own it, so it's going in this pile. Ah yes, Aragon. Okay, I've never seen this movie, but I've heard wonderful things about John Malkovich's acting in it. Honestly, I enjoy John Malkovich in pretty much anything I see him in. Although I think the scariest I've seen him is him being John Malkovich, but also being a ridiculous buff, scary John Malkovich in Con Air. I think that may be the strangest role I've seen him in, because I'm not used to him being buff and tough and a threat. I enjoy him in Red, though, the Red movies. This is Twilight with Susan Sarandon, Paul Newman, and Gene Hackman. I know this movie, but I don't own it. I haven't seen it. I feel like I've seen the cover somewhere. Anyway, that's from Alameda County Library. I don't know where that is. Stuck together. Alright. So this is a rental copy of the 33. Actually, I bought a copy of this DVD because, not for me, for my dad, because we seemed interested in the trailer. It looked really inspiring. Okay, Observe and Report, I have not seen, although I've been told it's like a better version of Paul Blart Mall Cop. Slapshot, I have also not seen. I know there's like 3 movies of it though. If I remember right. I seem to remember the cover just vaguely, but I've never saw the movie. World Trade Center, an Oliver Stone film. That's kind of cool. I have not seen this either. I just realized it's September, and I suppose now would be the month to watch World Trade Center since I haven't seen it before. Since September 11th just happened. Music and lyrics. That's that Hugh Grant, Drew Barrymore movie, I think. I haven't seen it. The Departed. I don't know why I don't have a copy of this. I'm glad I do now. Oh, cool. Okay. Pretty decent looking DVD too. So this is a copy of The Crow. I've seen it several times, but I don't think I ever bought it on DVD. Oh, cool. Okay. So this is a 2-disc set. So I actually got disc 1 and disc 2. That's really cool. So I got both DVDs in the same thing. Awesome. Okay, Bright Star. I know I'm familiar with it some way or another. I haven't seen it though. So, here we go on this list. Love's Christmas Journey. Seems like a Hallmark time of Christmas movie. I don't know. Haven't seen it. Add it to the list. The Great American Western. If the movie on here is actually called The Great American Western, that's kind of funny. But I feel like it's a DVD that has other movies on it. So, I don't know what's on here, so I can't say if I've seen it or not, but I'm adding it to this pile. Knocked Up. I have feelings about Knocked Up. Not good ones. So, a bunch of friends and I, we went to the theater to go watch 28 Weeks Later, because we all love 28 Days Later. Must have been like 10 of us. We went to the theater and it was already out of theater. So, there were 2 other movies that we wanted to go see. There was Knocked Up, which I didn't really care about, and Mr. Brooks. I really love the movie Mr. Brooks. So that's the little story I have about choosing between Mr. Brooks and Knocked Up. Kevin Costner playing a serial killer who treats it like an addiction, or Katherine Heigl and Seth Rogen having a kid together. Alright, let's see. Don't be stuck together. Okay. Fires of Faith. Covenant Communications. This is disc 2 of Fires of Faith. I do not know what it is. I assume it's some kind of church-related thing. Maybe it's Mormon, maybe it's Christianity, maybe it's Catholic. I do not know. But I don't own it, so going in the pile. Oh yes, Black Dahlia. Wait, what? The sticker on here is actually different. It's for a place called That Video Place, but it says the movie is Hay River. It's not Hay River, it's Black Dahlia. I enjoy musicals for the most part, but I have, for some reason, never watched Chicago. This is a full-screen version of Chicago. I suppose I don't have an excuse for not watching it now. Okay, I actually already own this on DVD, Capote. Philip Seymour Hoffman is amazing in it, and, sorry, I just realized I can't remember if Sandra Bullock plays Harper Lee in this one, or if that's in another movie. Either way. Alright. First Blood. Oh, First Blood. Okay, Rambo. Cool. Alright, Something's Gotta Give. I'm familiar with it. I don't own it. Not really much to say about it. It's just old Jack Nicholson doing a romantic comedy as opposed to young Jack Nicholson doing some action or thriller movies. Okay, Manhunter. I actually own this DVD already. This is like the original Hannibal Lecter movie before Silence of the Lambs came out. The guy who plays Will Graham in it was the guy from CSI, like the original CSI, guy with the curly hair. The guy who plays the reporter in this, he's the guy from Don't Breathe. I'm blanking on names so hard today. But yeah, this is essentially the original Red Dragon. Alright, decent DVD copy version of Fight Club. I already own that. Disc 1 of Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. I already own that. What Happens in Vegas. This is one that I saw trailers for all the time at Blockbuster. Never watched it. Taken. Already own it. Okay, The Descendants. I actually already own this movie. I know this from somewhere. This is called Upstairs Downstairs. I think it's a British TV show. It's volume 2 of it. I haven't seen it. So that's nice to have. Okay, this is a different looking version of The Departed, but it's a duplicate of The Departed. Full screen version of Ocean's 13. Yep, already have that. South Park Volume 4. I don't own any South Park on DVD because you can watch it online easily. Mark Messier, Leader, Champion, and Legend. It's an NHL documentary DVD, I believe. I haven't seen it, so goes in this pile. Director's Cut of Beowulf, the computer animated movie. I never watched it because I didn't really care, but now it's on DVD and in my hands, I guess I better watch it. Fur. I never watched this one either. I seem to remember comparing this one to the movie Perfume a lot with Jeffrey Rush. I really liked that movie, but never got around to watching this. They're probably entirely different. Okay, another copy of Bobby. So that's my, 5th duplicate, I believe, 6th, maybe. The Ponderosa. I don't know the movie. I just own a copy of it now, so it's a Western. Westerns aren't my top thing. Hope Floats. Okay. Three Kings. I actually own this DVD already, but it's always nice to have another copy of that. I'm getting near the bottom of this. Okay. I have no idea what these movies are. Side A is the movie called Hard Knocks, and the other is Coach of the Year. Never seen either of those. This is Side B, The Big Trees and Wacky Taxi. I don't know any of those movies, so that's kind of cool. Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, I already own. Two Towers Full Screen Edition. Return of the King, another copy of Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. Okay, so some duplicates there. And Twilight New Moon. I hate to end on Twilight, but it was either that or Lord of the Rings, and I already own the Lord of the Rings movies, so there's not much to say about it. This is the huge stack of movies that I didn't own, and this is the stack of duplicates or ones that I already did. So as you can tell, I definitely got my money's worth out of this deal. If you want to try this out, they are used DVDs, so some of them still look a bit rough. But considering the amount that I got, it still looks playable for the most part. Considering the amount that I got that I didn't already have, and this, it's definitely worth $35, $36. I'll put a link down to their store, their eBay store, down below. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed me unboxing these DVDs and showing me indulge myself in my addiction of DVDs. Until next time.